Have you ever wondered which famous actors Richard Widmark couldn't stand? Richard Widmark was a big Hollywood star, known for his intense roles and strong work ethic. But behind the scenes, there were 5 actors he really didn't like. Today, you'll find out who they were and why Widmark couldn't stand working with them. Frank Sinatra. Richard Widmark worked with Frank Sinatra on the movie The Detective in 1968. Sinatra was a huge star, but Widmark didn't like how Sinatra treated the job. Sinatra often showed up late and didn't prepare much. He wanted to film scenes quickly without much effort. Widmark, who believed acting was serious work, thought Sinatra was all charm but no real commitment. To Widmark, acting was sacred, but Sinatra treated it like just another job. Marlon Brando. Widmark had mixed feelings about Marlon Brando. He knew Brando was very talented, maybe even a genius, but Widmark couldn't stand Brando's style. Brando was a method actor who often refused to memorize lines and loved to improvise on set. This unpredictable behavior annoyed Widmark because he liked to focus and prepare carefully. Widmark once said, "Some actors need chaos to create. I prefer focus." That was a clear hint about Brando. Tony Curtis. While filming The Long Ships in 1964, Widmark had a tough time with Tony Curtis. Curtis cared a lot about his looks and spent more time in the makeup chair than learning his lines. He treated the movie set like a fashion show, which irritated Widmark. To Widmark, Curtis was more about style than real acting. Widmark didn't hate Curtis as a person, but hated the way Curtis pretended to be someone important. Robert Mitchum. Robert Mitchum was famous for being cool and laid back. He often bragged about how little he prepared for roles, saying he just showed up and did the job. Widmark, who took every role seriously, found this attitude disrespectful. He believed you can't just coast through great acting. Every role needed effort and respect. Mitchum's easygoing style was the opposite of Widmark's hard work. Kirk Douglas. The last actor Widmark disliked was Kirk Douglas. Both men were strong, intense actors, but maybe they were too much alike. Widmark thought Douglas was a scene stealer who tried too hard to dominate every moment on screen. Douglas had a loud, commanding presence, and Widmark felt there was only room for one storm in a scene. Rumor has it Widmark even turned down a big role opposite Douglas because of this. Why did Widmark hate these actors? Widmark never liked actors who didn't respect their craft. For him, acting was serious work that needed focus, preparation, and respect for the story and other actors. When people acted with laziness, ego, or just to show off, Widmark took it personally. Even though he kept these feelings private and professional, those close to him knew how strongly he felt.